Hey, y'all, it is the ocean of the ocean's deep blue. And this is the channel where we do the deepest of woo. Yeah, we do. Sure, we do. Anyway, but tonight, well, and we do it with some humor, okay? And that is the thing that maybe some people don't understand is I do my stuff in a little bit different way. I am a humorous psychic, okay? I have decided that is my most authentic way. Um, I'm not a very straight-laced and serious person. So I don't see why I should be that. I'm really more of a comedian, so I don't see why I shouldn't be in the great tradition of the Heyokas. Why we shouldn't be funny while we're also discussing deep things. Why not? Have some fun. Enjoy your life. I'm not here for that long. Okay, so tonight we're going to have a click in party, which means you'll be able to click in if I know you and I like you, and show off a little bit if you want to talk about something. After we finish with the readings, we're going to have readings tonight because it's equinox and I feel festive. And because it's a nature thing, I'm wearing green. Green. If I feel naughty, I'll wear my Illuminati hat with the eyeball looking at you. Maybe I'll wear that too. I don't know. My naughty Illuminati hat. There it is. Naughty Illuminati. Anyway, there's naughty Illuminati. You can't trust. Anyway, who have we got? We've got coming in, we've got Gemini Moon. Gemini Moon will jump in Jiminy. We've got her. And we've got Indigo. Uptight, out of sight, Indigo. Sounds like he should be making some kind of ice cream, though, Indigo, the way he spells it with it. Anyway, with a U, kind of like Haagen Dazs or something. Anyway, Brock, hello. Welcome to the stream. Got it? Hey, hey. Oh, anyway. Hey, Brooke, helping us. Good to see you. Okay. Richard the Red. Richard the non-ginger red is here. And I hope everybody's ready. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's bad English accent there, to be frank. Probably to be frank. That's not a bad English accent there. Not a bad English accent. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Uh, I don't know where it's coming from, but who knows? Maybe from the ether. Maybe in some dimension somewhere, I actually sound like this. Who knows? Maybe it's all the British comedies I've seen. No, that would be Monty Python. What is your name? What is your quest? What was the airspeed velocity of a latent swallow? Oh, I don't know that. Ah, right. Okay. You got to know all the code words. You got to know the Monty Python code words. Anyway, I'm fooling around here. Richard. Well, Richard, I'm so glad you think so. I made your day. Well, thank you. I do try. I do try. Try to keep you laughing. This world is just too freaking serious somehow. I don't know. For clown world, it's pretty freaking serious sometimes. You know, people can be so serious for it being a clown world. I don't understand it, but there it is. So anyway, I'm going to put up. Oh, here goes the camera syncing again. The camera is sinking again. And it wasn't doing any of this earlier. It'll probably sink lower and lower as the night goes on. I'll just deal with that somehow. Holy crap. I just need a new camera boom, I guess. Okay, loves, we'll just deal with it. Okay, it's a party. That's right, it's a party. Anyone who doesn't want to have a party, you can keep scrolling. Let's get this party started quickly. Okay, let's get the starty parted. Okay, I need to find it so that I can see better. See better. I want to see better, darling. Here I stand, the goddess of desire. Set men on fire. I have this power. It's Lily bunched up from Blazing Saddles. I'm just really wound up tonight. Can you tell? Can you tell I'm kind of wound up tonight? Okay. I love the Monty Python stuff. Okay. Little Cowboy is, for some reason, he was up here, and then something outside was noisy, and he went and hid under the bed. I don't know. He's in his cat cave. I brought him out for a little while. I called him out, and he came up here and got petted a little bit, and then there was a little bit of noise out there, and then he went under the bed into his cat cave and hasn't been out, even though I call him. So I don't know what's going on. It's kind of weird if you ask me, but Chloe, the meaning of life. Always look on the bright side of life. No, that was Life of Brian, wasn't it? Yeah, Life of Brian. Okay, I'm going to wait until everybody gets here. I'm going to put on my intro, and I'll be right back. Start telling people that I'm on, will you? Because probably they didn't get any notice. If you know somebody who wants to be here and well, doggone it, where are my ah! Okay. Well, I'm leaving it there. I'm just leaving it there. And the light went out. See, now we're started and everything is going F you. It says, F you. I'm going to do what I want to do. All right, here we go. Scotty, I summon thee forth from the depths of Boobland. He's got his own land, Boobland. It is said. It is said. I don't know who said it. Scotty, I summon thee forth from the land of Boobage. Ah, well, I tried. Now, let me see. Who is first? Chloe. Chloe. The Count can us with the 1, 2, 3. We just know her as Chloe. Hello. Just say boobs. Oh, just say boobs. Like just say no. There's Max Vision. Mr. Max. Calling Mr. Max. Okay. Here we go. Long intro. Well, yeah. I'm hoping that more people show up. Like get the idea that I'm in, notice that I'm in here. But I'm going to start anyway. So F it. The heck with it. I'm going to start. So you are only number 6, Mr. Max. So you should be good to go. You should still be around by the time we get to the readings. I have got my trusty box. So you think I have a few decks of cards that I've collected through the years? They don't all fit in here either. Well, if Timo keeps having them for like $3 and stuff, $2, $3, jeez, I'm gonna keep getting them. I'm gonna get. Besides, most of my people like the various different decks. It's not boring. It's not boring. No, we don't want boring, do we? Okay, so anyway, I have them all, I think, except the one I like the best, which I can't find. 2 and 1. However, I do have the brand new Mystic Moon ones, which we looked at a little bit last time. And so I do have that, and the Mystic Moon ones turned out being pretty cool. And tonight, whoa! There's another thing we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to do some of this. My drum. Pretty cool. There's the back. And we're going to have some click in if you want. Okay. So, boobs and beer, boobs and beer, boobs and beer, boobs and beer, boobs and beer. Was that the ritual of summoning for Scotty? Did I do it? But beyond that, even. But don't answer yet. Look what else you get. I've got the Irish fairy cards. And I'm going to be extra generous tonight. I'm going to give you one of each. And I might even. I have the dragon cards. Oh, I know you want those. These are nice. Nice. Dragons are such a part of our lives. All right, so we have the dragon cards, the really good deck. I like these better than the Star Dragons. I like the Dragon Oracle cards better by Dana Cooper. Diana Cooper. Well, she's got a good name, Diana, kind of like mine. There's one. Here's your dragons. Okay, and then we have the Mystic Moon, which are really good for timing. They have a lot of timing type stuff on them. So for timing type questions, we got that. And we have, don't tell me I put them somewhere. And of course, the Irish fairy cards. Where? Where did I put? And the Taru. Taru. Taro meaning cards. So we have a selection. We have resources tonight. All right, so, and I have my grabber in case they decide to fly off without my permission. So, here we go. Let me see now. And please, if anybody else comes in that I don't see, let me know because my chat freezes from time to time. And my tongue speaking. Well, yeah, I use my tongue. Show me how you don't. Oh, do you mean my doing my light language? I can do that. I think I might put on, though, you know what I might do? I'm feeling festive. I'm going to put on my illuminated, illuminated, my illuminated hats. There you go. And which way am I going here? Oh, yeah, backwards. Okay, there. There. Putting on my naughty hat, my illuminated aluminum, not Illuminati. No, this is actually the illumined. It's not trapped in a triangle. Anyway, aluminum. I'll get it. Um, Chloe. Chloe. Let us start at the beginning. Let us start with the beginning, which is usually where things start as they do in the beginning. Beginnings are important places to start, as we all know, as we know. I'm sorry. I had a kami moment for a moment. Derp, 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 derp. I had a very proud moment today as I realized that somebody from our county, the sheriff from our county, had made a public tweet that really got the news pissed off, I guess. It was on YouTube. Really got the news pissed off because he said that basically anybody with a Harris sign, we should write down all their names and addresses so that if she wins, when they start bussing in whatever foreigners they're going to bus in, we should send them right to those houses because it's only fair. You get what you vote for. You get what you vote for. And now the news is saying, but that's making people afraid to put the signs in their lawns. It's like, oh, you mean you're afraid of consequences from your actions? Wow. The rest of us learned that lesson a long time ago. I mean, you can do all kinds of threats to us, but the moment they hold you accountable for your actions, you're afraid now. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, reap what you sow. Yeah, hey, Hook is in. Yeah, absolutely. They're not letting me see my own chats. Yeah, be very afraid. Exactly. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Be afraid. Yeah, let them take them. Yeah, all of these people with Harris signs. I think all of these people with Harris signs should be made to take in the strays. Okay, they should be made to stand on their principles. If they want to vote for commie, yeah, somebody should pay. These are very hard to shuffle, my friends, very hard. I might not even be able to shuffle. I can't even really shuffle. They are not slippery and they are very big, and there's a lot of them. So your Irish fairy card is bum, 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 bum. It is. Wow. That one came up before. Meditation, finding someone brighter. All these cards. And this comes up again. I think the guides want people to meditate, not medicate. Shuffle off to Buffalo. Okay, let's see. What do the dragons have to say? What the dragons have to say. Let me see what the dragons say. No, I'm gonna snuffle it. Oh, okay. Oh, it's two of them came flying out at the same time. Dark blue galactic dragon helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. Access cosmic wisdom and enter higher service. Oh, it sounds like you're getting an upgrade. Chloe, you're getting an upgrade. Oh, wow. Helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Well, you need to do some meditating, my dear girl. And Alpha Dragon harnesses The divine masculine power of creation. Destroy the old, visualize your dream, and help to manifest a new world. Ooh. Okay. Wow. That's a rather powerful reading. Yeah, Dark Blue Dragon. Hey, Trey, what's up? I got you down, Trey, for a reading if you want it. Great. Jason buffering. Great. You come in named Crate? It's not that great of a name. Okay, great. I'll put you down. Um, Alpha Dragon. Wow. You got an Alpha Dragon and a Dark Blue Galactic Dragon. Chloe, it's only what I would expect. The Counting Countess. Okay, let me see. Is there anything else that calls out to me? Oh, yes, I said I was going to use these. We'll see what you get. What do you think? Hat or no hat tonight? Ooh, March. Ooh, March will be a very important month for you. So it says. Anyway, so much for that. Okay, Chloe. What? The sun went down? Is somebody going to rise from their coffin and get you? Fog roll. Hold my beer October, right. Hold my beer again. How about hold my beer, my weed, and my crack and meth October? Because it's going to be crunk. Oh, so that everybody's holding everybody else's beer, right? Jim, Jiminy, Jim, Jim, Jerry, Jim, Jeru. Good luck will rub off when I shake hands with you. These are hard to shuffle. The white stag, the lure of the wild. Cool. Um, I think it's saying you're wanting to go off into the wilderness or should go off into the wilderness a little bit. And call of the wild can mean other things too, though. Could be the wild thing. Boom, 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 boom. But it could be just you need to go off into the wild a little bit. I need to go off into the forest. I know that is one of the things on your mind because I know you, so it wouldn't surprise me one bit. Here's your dragon card, my dear. Whoa! Dragons keep flying out of the deck by themselves. Fire and water dragon enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. That's a damn good card. Mhm. Oh, dog face pony. So what? Okay. I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to try and figure that one out. Um, and let's see, your timing card. Your timing card is, or this card, the moon, mystic moon card. March. What is happening in March? Something must be happening in March. I swear I am not a magician, illusionist type. I'm not that type. You saw me shuffle. That's weird. What the heck is going on in March? We're going to have to ask about that. Huh. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So, call wild. Hmm. And yours, Indy, is coming right up. Boy, these are hard to shuffle. Right there. Oh, don't fall in love with a dreamer. Or maybe you should. Read Dreamer. The Read Dreamer. This is Irish fairy card. Read Dreamer. This is the Read Dreamer of life. Well, that's pretty cool. Means to dream a new dream. Dream a new dream. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me when I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Ah, Mama Cass. Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. Cool. Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still and be in the moment. Mm. I love to sit, I'm very weird that way. I love to just sit in silence a lot of times. Just sit with it quiet, just sit in my easy chair. Sometimes the only sound in the place is kitty cat purrs, and that's it. Okay, let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Let me put off D in here. I'm sorry, I forgot to write you down. Please remind me. Hmm, it's worth the time. If there's something you've been wondering whether or not to put your time into, it's worth the time. Hook got that one too. You know what? We're running off we've been together so long, we're running off similar vibes, I think. Okay, now let me see. Brooke is next. Brooke, welcome to the stream. The stream and the brook and the river. We need a river. We need a river. That's what we need. What? We need a river. Where can we find a river? I think we got a river down the way here. It's called, let's see, it's called the Ohio River. Yeah, we got the Ohio River. We got rivers all over the place. Brooks, streams, rivers, everything. Very watery place. Lakes, ponds, mud holes. Ah! Brooke, Brooke, they want to give you two fairy card or Irish fairy cards. Okay. Rich unconscious store of magic, ancestral link, and the cat with unconditional self love. Those two. How interesting. So you have some kind of ancestral link with magic that you may or may not be aware of. Well, there is Scotty Boy with his fish and poi. Okay. There's his coconuts and poi. Mm. Aloha. Aloha. Okay. Aloha, big boy. Ancestral Link, the standing stones. It's got the standing stones in the background there. And a kitty cat. You got witches in your past. You got witches. Yeah, you got the witches in your past. Hmm. No Mokala. No Mokala. No Mokala. No Mokala. Kala Kala. We could make a song of that. Yeah. Okay. Brooke. So you have a background. Cards just ran a background check on you. Said you got some magical ancestors. Fire and water dragon enables your life to go with the flow with loving force. Prepare for change and move forward quickly and expect the unexpected and have fun. Well, you too get to do that. That's pretty cool. And already? Oh, and time will bring a surprise. You've got a surprise coming, and I think it's going to be a pretty happy surprise. Okay, I think it's going to be a good surprise, not a bad surprise. Can't wait to see what that is. Okay. Okay, that was Brooke. Now, let's see. Richard. Richard, your turn. Richard. Well, Richard, this is your turn. Now let's see. We're going to pull a card for Richard. Huh? The caterpillar. It's a caterpillar. Caterpillar. Hello, it's a caterpillar, and that is change. That is things are changing, and it happens in stages. Into a butterfly or a moth or something, you're gonna get wings. You're gonna get wings. You're gonna get wings. Doot, doot, doot. You're gonna get wings. Mm-hmm. Look at the mushrooms. It's got magic mushrooms on most of these cards. So yeah, we can see where they're. Okay, and the dragons. Well, we almost had one, but it sunk back in. So. Whoop, there's one, there's one, there's one. What? Again? Wow, I can only assume that a lot of us are going to have, probably because we've been hanging together with the same intentions or something. A fire and water dragon enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and move forward quickly and expect the unexpected and have fun. Again, there are whole kinds of cards in here. This is the third time that one's come up. I don't understand. But there it is. There it is. And a very important month to you is going to be June. Either that or it's a woman. Her name is June. But June. Moon in June. Anyway, yes, June is going to be an important month to you. So, anyway, let me see who is Max. Max, you're next. You're next. There they are. Let's see, where in the heck did I put the cards? Now I'm going to really attempt to shuffle these, but it doesn't matter. They'll come out whatever way they want to anyway. Ah, Angus Og. What's Angus Og? A blast of fresh air. That I probably did that accent kind of crappy, but there you go. Angus Og, a blast of fresh air. Mmm. Very interesting. Very interesting. That is the wind. I guess Angus Og was a wind god. Mm. Maybe somebody knows who Angus Og is. Oh, somebody was just saying hurricane season. Yeah, March. Something must be happening in March. Mm-hmm. Okay. Trey, you're next. No freaking way. Are you guys playing with me tonight? Angus Og again. Blessed of fresh air. You get it too, Trey. Amazing. So weird when this happens, isn't it? You saw me shuffle. Your dragon says, the dragons say, what do the dragons have to say to Trey? Ah, there's a different one. I was concerned. Silver lunar dragon. Bathe you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. And the causal realm is what happens, is where everything exists right before it comes into this realm. So that's very interesting. It means you may be manifesting something pretty soon. Okay. Silver Lunar Dragon. That's pretty interesting. Manifesting something, Trey. Oh, wow. There is no more time. I don't know what it pertains to, but it says there's no more time. Whether it means there's no more time to lose or whether it means time is an illusion now. That's up to you, my friend. So, what? Oh, why? I'd love to know why. Most of us are trying to get back to nature. You're not going to remove me from nature, I know that for sure. But you might remove. Ooh, you got to watch out, that kind of thing. The karma of that, you might end up removing yourself. I don't know. Um, Doom. Do you like kibasi sausage? I have it with cabbage. There's a reason I had 3 kids by 18. Kielbasa sausage is good. It's Polish. It's a Polish type of sausage. It's really good with cabbage. Hot diggity grilled cakes. Well, anyway, that's from Firesign Theater, I think. Okay, Trey. Well, that was bizarre. Okay, Crate, which is actually Jason. Why would you be Crate? I don't get it. That's a type of snake, you know. Great snake, isn't it? Great venom's nasty. It's poison. Why did you pick that? Okay. Presents. Ooh, this one sounds kind of sexy. This one's a bit sexy. It says, I'm in you and you're in me. I am in you and you are in me. Grasaba. Hmm. And has some spirals on some stones. Interesting. Um, hmm. So it starts that way. And that really refers to how much we are a part of one another, which is obvious from the cards because we keep getting the same freaking cards. Obviously, we have an effect on each other. We're picking up resonance from each other. And that just illustrates my point about resonance. We're getting to be on the same frequency. Your dragon card. Your dragon card is on the way. Just press play. There it is. There it is. There it is. Omega Dragon harnesses the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. So set your intention for what you want. Okay. Good time for intention setting too right now. Because we're in the equinox time period, very strong energies. We're still actually in the full moon frequency and the eclipse because it's 3 days before, 3 days after. We're still in the orb. Okay. And here's the card. Okay. And something that you're thinking about is in the past. It's in the past. Something is in the past. What have you been thinking about? You've been thinking about something. Okay. Off the okay. What now? Oh, off the hook. Off the hook. Off the hook. Off the hook. Seems to be this one. Oh. Ooh, I love this card because it reminds me of my beautiful purple mountains. It says faraway stars, all stars, and shared memories. My beautiful purple place, beautiful purple mountains and seas, sparkling waters, and we play all day in the water. We play in the water all day with the dolphins and stuff. I miss those days. I miss that planet or realm. Beautiful place. That one. That one right there. Wow, it's another Omega Dragon. Harnesses the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision and birth the higher consciousness. You too. Wow. Here's big things brewing. You guys are up to stuff, aren't you? Nobody's hopping out. In the next couple of weeks. Well, something important is coming up within the next couple of weeks. Maybe this is talking about right here. Scotty, you are next. I gotta find a better way to shuffle these, to mix these, because this is not efficient. Okay. Emerald 1, walk and talk your power, Scotty. Walk and talk your power. Yeah, he keeps talking about his Emerald 1. I'd say, Scotty, if you have an Emerald 1, you need to get that checked by a doctor, okay? Power, huh? Interesting. How about one for me? Oh, we didn't get the other cards. Wait, we got to get your other cards. Ah, Omega Dragon again. Harnesses the divine feminine power of creation intention. Hold your vision and birth the higher consciousness. Well, you guys must all be working on this. Same thing without knowing it. That is weird. And an time, important thing will be coming up in May. Okay, me. I'm going to have to find a better way to do these. Ah, really? Tory Turtle, unbeatable speed. One of my totems is a giant sea turtle. Kind of interesting. Unbeatable speed, which means slow and steady wins the race. Ah, yeah, I've been told that don't worry about it. You think things are going slow, but that's okay. So just let them go slow, and it's going to be good that way. It's going to be better. So that kind of fits. Black Dragon. Black Dragon. Where is Black Dragon? Black Dragon. Black Dragon cocoons so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, and undergo a metamorphosis. Huh. There you go. Hmm. Interesting. Well, I guess that's why I'm letting things take their own time. And one was trying to come out there, but it didn't. Hmm. Nothing's popping right out, so wait, there. Oh, oh, there's more than one. Wow. Oh, wow. October, December, and the next couple of years, and November. What? October, November, December, and the next couple of years. Whatever is going on in October, November, and December for me is going to affect the next couple of years. Oh, I know what's happening for me personally. And it'll probably have a big orb. Um, yeah. Wow, it's funny how those three came up because I've been thinking those are going to be huge months, like really huge. Um, Pluto is moving finally out of my progressed sign, out of my signs. It's finally leaving my signs. My um and it'll be going into what's actually, oh wow, but it'll be going into my Venus. It'll be going into my love life. So I wonder what it'll bring. It'll be going into Venus, which is in, not mine is in Aquarius. It'll be going into Aquarius, which is not where my Venus is. Sorry. Scotty can't see you. Oh, wow. Run for your lives. Okay, Woo Rider. Let me get Woo on here. It's Mr. Woo to you. We should put Scotty in the timeout next show. Oh, Dragon Sage. Okay. Okay. So, Woo Riders and then Dragon Sage. And I know Woo wants one for Desiree. I already know that. Because he always does. Spiner! Spin your own yarn. Isn't that interesting? Gee, that one should have come up for a hook. Spin your own yarn. Interesting. Spider, the legends about Spider, well, for one thing, it taught the Cherokee written language, it said. And that's where Charlotte's Web, the story, came from. That's where the author got the idea. Um, Spider also creates art to bring to it what it needs. And maybe that's what you need to know of that. Um, okay, and Omega Dragon again harnesses the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. You know what? This Omega Dragon really wants to be noticed. I think the divine feminine really is running through the festivities tonight, which is, it makes sense. It is equinox, you know. Wow. And let me see. And the next couple of years. So something that is talking about something, some of the creation, and it looks like Desiree is going to be creating something, um, and drawing something with what she creates. And the divine feminine is definitely mixed up in all this. And this is something that's going to be happening for the next couple of years or in the next couple of years. That's very interesting. Maybe you know what that is already. I don't know. Now, Dragon Sage. Angusog again, a blast of fresh air. Isn't that interesting? An Angus hog, that must be the male part that's coming in. So you've got the goddess and the god represented strongly tonight, which is great because it's equinox season. Masculine and the feminine. Blue dragon from the Pleiades prepares you to accept source healing. Accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. Apparently, you need a heart healing really bad, and it is coming. It's on the way if you accept it. An important month for you is also May. Okay, that's it for now. Is somebody else in? Anybody I miss? Sky Falls. Hey, baby. Let me get you. Ooh, it's Little Red Riding Hood, who is actually the goddess Dana. Great healings. Well, that's pretty cool. Dana is a goddess. Quite interesting. She's wearing a red hood there, like Little Red Riding Hood, which, as we know, a lot of these stories are actually legends and so on and so forth. Um, Dragons say, pure white dragon from Orion transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty, and let your wings of light grow and expand. That sounds pretty cool. All right. And April will be an important month for you. And and mine were entirely different. Okay, Skyfalls? Wow. Chat is all over the place tonight. That's quite nice. Man buns. Mm. Mm. I kind of like man buns. It gives me something it's like handles, like you can steer with. Oh, no, you mean the kind on your head. My mistake. I'm thinking the other kind. I use them to steer. Nice cushions. Yes. So, unless somebody else shows up, I've got less than an hour left of readings when I am open for readings. After that, we're not doing any more reading. So I hope Dolly shows up really soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to sing a song or something. This is intermission or something, I guess, in the readings. There you go. Did you enjoy that? What? What? Did something happen? Okay. Now, I do intend it to be a party. Let me put the link in so that you can come in if I know you and like you. Your anaconda don't want none unless you got bun son. Okay. Let me, Sir Mix-a-Lot, invite guests. And we're going to have, there you go. And please let me know if you are coming in because I don't always see you. Okay, thank you. Can I have one specifically about my left leg? Yes, you can. Okay, let's see. You have more than one. In fact, I'm going to use this. Ace of Cups. New beginnings, relationships, romance, love, happiness, joy, conception, fertility, pregnancy, and celebration, and socializing. Ace of Cups can be the beginning of an emotional matter. Um, Outpouring is the keyword and involves the signs, correspondence rather, to the signs that are watery, that are Pisces, Scorpio, and Capricorn. The answer, if there's a question, is yes. The dragons say they want to come up right here. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. And the golden Atlantean dragon that helps you remember the wisdom of golden Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. Okay. Those two dragons. Okay. Hmm. Um, well, those are not negative cards so far. Time or other. It's time to move forward. Okay. So what's a question about your leg? If you need some healing on your left leg, let's send Wu some healing for his left leg. Okay. Nope, no Haitians ate him either. Cowboy, I tried to explain this earlier, and I don't know why. He was out here. I called him out. He came out, and he saw me prepare for the show, and he was around for all that. And then there was some kind of a noise outside, and he went under the bed, which is where he goes either when it's raining or when he doesn't want to be involved in something. It's like he does that a lot when we're cleaning or moving things around. He just doesn't want to be involved with any of that or be in the way. And he's like, no, this isn't good time for me to be out. He'll just take off to his cat cave or when it's too hot for him. It's probably nice and cool under there. I mean, the fan is blowing and it's probably making a nice little pocket of cool down there for him. You know what I'm getting? I was getting all during that. Is it swollen? If it is swollen, do the hot water, cold water thing. But be careful not to make it too hot of water. But if it's very swollen, because mine swell. Anytime you got swelling, you can do the very warm water and then the very cold water, and then the warm water and the cold water. And that gets things flowing usually. The other product I recommend for helped me greatly was detox. The other thing is if there's any kind of a wound involved, I would say silver cream. You can get cream with silver in it. It's very effective on a lot of things. I have some right here. Advanced Healing Skin Cream infused with silver sol, nano silver by Silver Biotics. You can get it from Amazon. Um, and as you know, silver is antibiotic. Wow, that is certainly green tonight. Look at how green that is. And in the daylight, it's a different color. It's orangish. Hmm. That's sultanite. That's cool stuff. I really love color changing stuff and glowing stuff and all that. John is backstage. Okay. Thank you for telling me. It's kind of hard to see because this thing tips. Oh, Mr. Max is up. Hi, we needed a dose of cat, right? Kitty cat. There we go. Kitty cat. Now, you won't feel deprived. You had kitty cat. Kitty cat. Okay. Um,
So I have
I
not
mean,
eaten my cat yet.
oh, okay, good. Good to know.
So
Good
just
to
just
know.
to confirm that it's way past my bedtime, but I haven't eaten my cat yet. He is still alive. I do have another cat that I haven't shown you.
Hello, Max. You want some treats? Is your daddy going to give you some treats?
He's had treats twice tonight. Um, we've had
Kitty cat on the show.
belly rubs on the balcony. We've had brushes with two different brushes, string play. um, I don't know what Mrs. Max did for him, but I'm sure it was quite a bit. He takes a lot of attention. So,
Yes, if I'm a kitty cake. I make me kitty cat. Hi, great Jason. We did your reading.
yeah,
Mailed it
me
to
and Trey
you.
got the same card, but you didn't explain what the card meant. You told us what it was, but it didn't. You didn't tell us what it meant.
What card?
Me and Trey got the same card. I don't even remember what it was. I thought it was something like Everent, but I have no idea.
Dragons?
I'm not sure.
If you can't tell me what deck
Well,
it
yeah,
came
maybe
from,
Trey could. I don't know.
Trey, what's going on here? It may be.
He said it was like a cat card, and then he went off onto. Oh crap! I forget. Capricorn. Yeah, I was looking up the traits of Capricorn, and it was it's kind of like Virgo on fire, which I don't
A
like.
dragon and a cat. Okay. You got a kitty cat.
Dragon and a cat. Okay.
I just read them what it was on the card.
Hmm.
So whatever was on the card was what I read, which, oh, yeah, that's right. Well, he was manifesting something.
Oh, okay.
And the cat is about self empowerment, self love, self interest, whatever. Okay, so um aw, baby cake. Little new cake.
He was about to go to sleep,
Did
Scotty.
we wake him? Did we interrupt your bedtime ritual, Mr. Max? Mr. Max?
No, he falls asleep pretty much instantly. It takes seconds. Yeah.
Mr. Max Kitty.
But if there's pets,
Hello,
treats, or
baby.
brushes involved, he will wake up instantly.
Right. Yeah, it's sort of like if you shake the food, is it like we have, I got the food in this plastic dispenser thing with a handle. When I shake that, he'll show up.
You do owe him something, Scotty. Like I owe him something or money or something. You owe him something. If you were here, you would be rubbing him. You would be doing it. I know you would.
Give Max a new reading. What? You did we not explain your reading, Max?
I don't know if you did. I can go back and look at it.
Oh, okay.
Where was it?
Kitty don't like. Oh well, Max Kitty. I don't think he doesn't not like any of you. I think he probably enjoys all the love and adoration he gets. I do not know why Cowboy Cat is anyway, yeah, he is the furry overlord. What can we say?
Yeah, there's
How
nothing I can
can,
do about that. He is the furry overlord.
yeah. I mean, it's just John just pays the rent and the food
He
bills.
lives here. I don't. I only come by every once in a while. You know.
Yeah. He really lives there. John is just kind
Yeah.
of the caretaker. So
Yeah, and I'm not even a good one. I just come by and sleep and stuff. You know.
Kind of a lazy caretaker.
Yeah, yeah, I'm terrible at it. I'm surprised he
Humans
tolerates me, but he does, you know.
humans are notoriously hard to train, I hear.
Yeah, it's taken a lot. He's really worked on Mrs. Max a lot, and she's really coming along. But I've got a lot of work that I need to do.
Well, that figures. But anyway, I was thinking of the other night, and I'm just thinking, I'm thinking, wow, did we uncover? It's a great find what was uncovered there, just not what the other people thought it was. I don't think it
Yeah, it
is.
was much different than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
You know,
me
the
too.
whole pyramid thing was kind of a letdown, but the elephant and the eggs she was talking about, that was real boon.
Right, right. That's real enough. And we saw, yeah, definitely the elephants are actually woolly mammoths, most likely, and we also saw several people, body parts, and
Yeah, I don't know what parts. They were parts.
parts is parts. I'm pretty sure I saw
Yeah,
spine and pelvic bone. So
it was
attached.
interesting finding that she was pointing out one elephant when there apparently seemed to be two,
Yeah, that's another thing. There definitely look to be
and they
two.
were in copulation at the moment of death.
They probably would have been, yeah, the position they were in.
That's what it looked like, anyway.
That's what it looked like. Yeah, because one was on top of the other. Well, lined right up.
Well, it's a
So we had one last fling, right, as the end came.
yeah.
That's a good way to go out, though. I gotta think about it. It's a good way to go out.
Well, I wonder about that with the dragons because the dragon eggs are all over the earth. If that when they die, they just expel all their eggs in one go, because lizards, fish, um, other life forms like that, they have the ability to hang on to their eggs and project them when they will.
Wow, projectile eggs sounds dangerous.
And they can store sperm up for long periods of time as well. The females, not the males.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, that's sort of like octopus do that too. Yeah. Well, nature's evolved some pretty interesting stuff. Absolutely. Coming and going at the same time sets off the. She's referring to the woolly mammoths, I suppose. But okay, so basically we've got another site we can look around and probably find all kinds of things there. We did find what looks like it might be part of a starport because we did find a triangular shape in there, a
yeah.
very pointed triangle, a couple of actually three of them. So that's probably an indication that there was some kind of a city there,
Mhm.
some kind of a major place in the old world. And,
Well, I got a book out. It's way past my bedtime, but glad you started early. That was fun.
well, cool. I'm glad you made it in for a little while. We're going to have to do more of those, John.
Yeah, that was fun.
Collaborations. That was fun.
All right. Much love. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye. Anybody else want to come out? I was hoping Angel Wings would show up, but and where's Dolly? Hello, Dolly. Well, sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave your worries far behind you. How about some music? Nobody else comes in, I'll do some music. Gotta get the trance going. Look out. This is a rhythm that can put you in a trance. And I ask for our guides to be around. And I ask for our protection to be around us. Mother, I send my roots down, send my roots down, till I feel the beating of your heart. Mother, I send my roots down, send my roots down, till I feel the beating of your heart. I feel love coming right back to me. I feel love coming right back to me. Father, I send my branches up, send my branches up, till I feel your energy. Father, I send my branches up, send my branches up, till I feel your energy. I feel love coming right back to me. I feel love coming right back to me. I know I'm a child of the earth and the sky. I feel love. I know I'm a child of the earth and the sky. I feel love. I feel love coming right back to me. I feel love coming right back to me. Coming right back to me. Equinox is the balancing point between the day and the nighttime hours in this realm. This is the autumnal equinox time period. Breathe, breathe in the air. Don't be afraid to care. I think what I'm feeling, I felt such an energy going up my spine, going up and down my spine. I think what I want to do is anybody that's willing to accept it, come along with me on a guided meditation. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Richard the Red. The Red. Oh, I have a blue egg-shaped aura. It moves like water. How lovely. Lovely. If you would like to join me in a short guided meditation, it's not going to be a real long one, but I kind of feel like doing that right now. I don't know what this is going to be about, but I do feel like it's something to help us. One thing that has been on my mind is now that I have a Patreon, I have a way to section off ceremonies. I used to do ceremonies, but online it would get too messed with by trolls and stuff. Things would happen. And I had to stop doing them. It was just too difficult. Whereas in Patreon, we can do ceremonies with just us, and you will be the only ones who will have the link. But you're going to have to be one of my Patreons to do that. And that is the way to keep us all safe. So, okay. Okay. I'm seeing a beautiful place in nature. It is my place in nature that I like to go in my mind. In your mind, find yourself in a beautiful place in nature and breathe in the fresh air, breathe in the oxygen. Some nice big breaths and let it out, and then sigh. Breathe it in through your nose and out your mouth. Maybe you can just give a little sigh. Do that at least 3 times. If you have to yawn, yawn. That's okay too. If you have an itchy nose, scratch it. That isn't going to hurt anything. I just want you to sit in your beautiful spot in nature and look around and think to yourself how fortunate you are that you have a beautiful spot that you can see and imagine. I also want you to notice that your mind and your body may be in more than one place. Your body may be sitting one place and your mind may be somewhere else. That is because you are not your body. And I really want you to understand that you are a vast, infinite being. Your body is a temporary avatar that you use to interact with this realm. And in the long run scheme of things, it's a very nice thing to have, to be able to interact with this realm. But you will be giving it up one day. It won't be a bad thing. It'll be when the time comes. But in the meantime, there are things that we have here in this realm that we can enjoy. And fall, autumn brings the harvest here in the northern part of the realm, northern half of the realm. And it's so wonderful that we have the harvest to enjoy. We have all kinds of wonderful foods. We have the leaves beginning to turn in beautiful, bright colors in one brilliant burst before nature takes a rest in the area, in the northern areas. If you're in a slightly warmer climate, you can have another harvest. But the hours of light get less. The hours of night grow longer. We're going to see changes in our moon. Don't be afraid when you do. There will be changes in the moon. Yes, don't be afraid when you see changes coming to the moon. There will also be changes to the sun. Don't be afraid. In the end, when the changes run their course, things will settle down and we will actually have a gentler atmosphere, a gentler climate all over the world. And this is going to happen regardless. This is going to happen regardless of what else happens. These changes will come. But with the right people to help the process along, it'll be much smoother. So we're not to fear, but only keep our thoughts positive. Don't forget that you are co-creating reality. and you are divine. Your thoughts are things, they do create. So I want you to create something beautiful right now in your mind's eye. Create something beautiful and sit there and see it in front of you. Make it as detailed as you can. And it can be anything. It can be a flower, be a sunset, it can be maybe an animal, a beautiful animal. Maybe it can be seeing, it can be seeing anything really. And this we do to prove that you are manifestors. When you see this thing again, you will know that you manifest. So imagine this thing, this scene, whatever this beautiful thing is before you, and imagine that it is yours. I don't know, maybe some of you might think that it's very beautiful to have more zeros in your bank account. That's okay too. You look in your bank account and there are more zeros. That would be fine, wouldn't it? Beautiful. Okay. But anything like that, we're going to send our intentions up. I'm going to play the drum while you do this. So I'm going to go. When Korea, Korea, if I don't Korea, bring get out. Korea, Skarmoria, when we get Skarmoria, Rika, over him, Irigam, Korea, Korea, you Korea, Ipa, Koromika, I think it's Korea, you got my Korea, if I don't, gotta get him, yeah, get him up, get him up, get him. Nah, Barbaria, Korea, when we get Kadam, you for your money, you got him. If I'm putting on Program Iranum, Irana, Arakoria, Faro, Ho, Munera, Vra, Pinura, Capararorea, Parabramia, that called me, but Carbarbaria, Pocromaria, Porogoria, Poro, Boria, por Cormagia, Cormaria, the Corcoria, the Corcoria, and getting a book, Maria. It's got him. Did you get to bring the getting in Bush? It's just order. What are you? Sure, what are you? But are you been good order? What are you? Could you make that? What are you? What are go to Korea? What a go to Korea? Korean. But we got a more for a wheel. Put him, put him, put him. That was a blessing. That was a blessing. I kept seeing water flowing. I kept seeing like something like wind, like some kind of waves rising into the air. I saw, I felt very warm feelings, like very happy, warm feelings. It felt like a blessing. It felt like we're being given something and congratulated that we've made it this far. I felt very much like we're being congratulated. And they're sending us love. Our guides are sending us love from the other realms. Yes. They said, just stay on your path. You are going to achieve what you need to achieve. Just keep going. You are doing well. That kind of thing, that kind of feeling. Um, when I was out the other night, I definitely smelled that musky Sasquatch smell before we had to come in, where the technical stuff was getting in the way and we had to come in. So they're around, and they also have a message too. They are celebrating with us. And through me, through mind speaking with me, send us their love too, and their blessings for all of us who are on the path of contact and also the path of um, bridging, building that bridge where we are both in mutual respect of each other, but where we do have the communication. And there are many of us being called now. There are people I know who are definitely being called for this. And if you feel that you have that calling, honor that call because you will be the emissaries of some things that need to take place for the new world to be born in a happy and peaceful way. There must be peace and understanding between our people and respect. I agree. But mostly they're sending love, very loving beings, actually. People don't understand, just don't understand. And Mama Squatch, she sends her love. They're good people. They're just wild people. That's just wild people. They're undomesticated. We've been domesticated. Also, I'm getting a message about we're going to be contacted by Inner Earth. I don't know how that's going to happen, but wait for it. It's going to happen. We're going to get some indications for sure that there is such a place as Inner Earth. Interesting. And we are going to get some new communications from there. Interesting. Yes, they won't be silent for much longer. They have not been silent. Really, they have not been completely silent. They have been sending us message. When we find out about that world, once the gates are open, it's going to bring a whole new version of reality. Wow, it's going to be a whole new version of reality, folks. It's interesting. Wow. All right. Has anybody else got a message for us? I'm seeing an owl. And we know that the owls are actually also associated with many things, including ETs. I'm seeing an owl. And that could be lessons, wisdom, and messenger messages. There's something funny about this, although it doesn't quite look right. Who or whatever you are, if you are not friendly, you must leave. If you are not here for the highest and best good, you must leave. That was a spy. Okay. Goodbye. No, you're not allowed. Bye bye. The only ones allowed here are the ones that are here for our highest and best good. All right. Well, he couldn't come in. He's lingering around outside. And it's like, nope, nope, get him out. Get him out of here. Disguised as a, oh, bullshit. Okay. Um, would you please no matter how you feel about the coming elections, would you please join me in intending that they are fair, that somehow they turn out to be fair and honest in the end? We know they're going to be messed with. Would you please join me in intending that the candidates don't get offed? And by the way, the targeted candidate, he is in danger. And he is in danger all the way till next April. At least. Because as soon as he gets inaugurated, he is right in the crosshairs. So let's intend that all plots, all sabotage, and all that sort of thing, all of the masks be pulled off of all of the traitors, that the traitors be found out. Let's just intend it. We know there are traitors. We know there are. And we know that lives are at stake, trying to deny the people their free will choice. They want to take our choice away, as they always do. They want to take our choice away. Let us intend that they don't do that they cannot do that. They can't do it. It will not work. It won't work. And they will be found out. And they will have to answer. They will have to answer for what they've done. Okay. Because we deserve to have our will. We deserve to be able to have our will be known and have that happen. We deserve to have choice. Okay. So, okay. And I'm asking that for the highest and best good. And I know it will be that way because we are powerful creators. I know I'm a powerful creator. I've been manifesting things right and left. And if I can manifest these smaller things, I can manifest these bigger things. If I can send rain and do all the other stuff that I do, crossover souls, open and close portals, tell demons where to go, if I can do all that stuff and make things appear, which I have been doing pretty well right along, then I know that I can do this too. I can intend this too, and it's going to come up. We are not powerless. We are not helpless. We have a say in what goes on in this realm. And we have to learn to drive. We have to learn to drive this reality. Okay. That's our job. That's going to be our job as time goes on. It's going to be more clear. We're the ones that have to learn to drive this reality. We've had somebody else driving it for way too long. People that we don't want, we have to pick up the reins and tell that horse, yeah, no, you're going in this direction, not that one. Okay, okay. So, so be it. Or, in different words, abracadabra, as I say it, so shall it be. So be it, so be it, so be it. All right. Now you can kind of pull yourself back, those of you who haven't already. Pull yourself back, ground yourself, make sure you're grounded before you go anywhere, drive or do anything really physical. Just do something to get yourself back into your body because you're probably in. Please move your chakras back to your spine so that your chakras are all aligned. Thank you. Okay. Aligned this way, aligned that way, and aligned this way. Line them all up. Okay. Okay. Because we do have a tendency to do things, try to do things, move things, do things, affect things with our chakras, and they end up getting out of alignment. So pull everything back, line them up, let them take a little rest from being out doing all this stuff. Okay. And recharge your batteries. Okay. And I'm back. Yeah, the beautiful purple mountains. Yeah, Trey, that's definitely grounding. Hmm. Yeah, just stay neutral. Look, I don't want anybody on either side to die, okay? And right now it's looking like both of them, but there are multiple people in danger. It's not just one. So, and for various ends. Although it's a funny thing because it almost looks like with Kami, it almost looks like it is her own party trying to get rid of her to make way for somebody else yet because she's not doing well. Oh, the poor little thing. They're turning on her. Told you they're going to throw each other under the bus and make it look like, and of course, put the blame on somebody else, like they always do. It's what they always do. It's what they always do. Blame somebody else. Bullshit. Well, you that'll just be reaping what you sow. So and so. So. Anyway, hey, Louis, you missed the readings. I'm not doing any more tonight. I can't be doing them right now. It's just not going to work. But, I mean, cards. I'm done with cards tonight. Um, so, sorry about that. However, I do have my pendulum. If we have anything we want to ask, I still have my pendulum out. And I don't mind that because all I have to do is hold on to the darn thing while it moves around. That's not that hard. But right now, I'm feeling nice and restful. And I don't want to lose my buzz. I'm feeling pretty good and I want it to stay that way. No, really, I don't want anybody to be afraid of anything, least of all the crazy things that are happening in this realm. Okay. You know what? That really wouldn't surprise me if she was. Kami la 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 la. I mean, there were times when she was grinning during that debate. She looked like pure evil. I'm sorry. She looked like evil. I don't know who couldn't see that, but some people obviously couldn't. But she looked so freaking evil. All I could see when she smiled and did that thing was like some kind of a demon thing. Yep, no diddlers, no diddles. No, not one diddle was given. Not by me. Mhm. The tree that I showed you? Yeah, I'm feeling very good right now. You want Mike Tyson or 50 Cent? Uh, we'll resurrect Tupac. Let him do it. I know, Cat Williams. Morgan Freeman. How about Morgan Freeman for president? He seems like an honest guy, huh? Mm, yeah, Zool. Zool. Oh boy, let me tell you, it's really weird. Yeah, that was definitely a message. And funny, I think I'm reading their message. That was saying there were three Sasquatch went that way, and the branch was pointing up. The forked branch was stuck in the tree pointing up. Now, when it was out here, it was pointing down at a footprint, which meant they went that way. That branch was pointing up. To me, that means they went up. That place out back, I know it's a main place. It's a place where I meet them. I know that there was one right there. I could smell them. I could smell them. There was one right there. I know it. Yep. Yep. Keanu Reeves. Everybody's coming up with who could be president. Yeah. Either that means they levitated. Robin says they levitate. Can levitate. Maybe they can fly. Maybe they can levitate. She says she's seen him. And and I guess that could mean they got beamed up somehow. And then there was a smaller stick that pointed in another direction. So one of them went the other way, which there is a way across there. And then there's another tree break. One of them went across so maybe that's the one that was around. So one of them might still be around. Some of them have gone up, but some of them are still around because there's another tree break over exactly in where the smaller tree break was. It was pointing to the other one over on the street. Yes, I'm beginning to understand these things. I'm beginning to be able to read their street signs. It's a smaller path. The bigger path is up right there, and it's right there. Whoa, how interesting. How interesting. James Woods for president. There you go, James Woods for president. Keanu Reeves. Well, that would be different. Wookiees. Sasquatch in space. Yeah, dodging bullets. Boy, Trump needs that one. He needs that skill. Maybe he's got it. Maybe that's what's happening. Yeah, but I didn't know that's what I saw. Writers. I didn't know that that's what I was seeing in my mind. I was seeing a tall, hairy tree, black hair. Pines have black needles, right? No, they don't. It's just they have a way of doing mind tricks to people. They were showing me how they could do that. And when I took a picture there, I do have pictures. Robin says yes, that I have definitely pictures of two of them. Yeah, I mean they were demonstrating, and then when I took a picture, there were these two sort of misty blobs. One beside the other one was a little smaller. I think there's mom and a juvenile. And Robin said, yeah, there's definitely two of them in that picture right there. And it was weird how the bushes looked kind of bent over funny like a portal. Once again, it looked like a portal there. I'm like, holy cow. It's misty and hard to see, and so you cannot prove anything. But she cynically said, yes, there's two of them there. And I'm there like, in my mind, there was a tree there, and they were within what for them would be arm's reach of us at one point. And why I thought that was a tree of some kind, a shrubbery. Shrubbery? Yes, shrubbery. Some kind of a tree with black, furry looking needles. It was a Sasquatch. That is so weird. But interesting. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Richard, really? Oh, goodness. Well, you know what the style is to dye that hair now. Yeah, I think they can jump dimensions. I think so too. Probably, Lewis. They do that a lot. Eh, and it's funny because I have very little body hair to almost none. I mean, you can't even see mine hardly. And the rug matches the curtains. Kind of. It's blonde and kind of sparse. So I'm not very hairy. I'm just not very hairy anywhere. Not my legs. Nowhere. It's odd. Hey Ken, how you doing? Aw, Hook, that sucks. I haven't had that problem, thank God. Woogies like to boogie. Oh, hey Ken, we're having a party. We're having a party. Everybody's twisting. Do, 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 do. On the radio. Twisting the night away. Twisting, twisting. Everybody's doing great. Somebody wants to come up, there's the link. Then let me know in the comments so I can see that you're trying to come in. Mhm. Just here, ladies, dig it or dump it. I don't have any, so I'm out of the race. It's just a hand in the bush, hand in the bush, hand in the bush. Really, really, Ozzy. Yeah, the underbrush matches the tree. I kind of like chest hair myself on guys. I kind of like it. I play with it. I have a tendency to play with it. I have a tendency to play with it and pet it. You better watch your P's and Q's. Hang up your clothes and clean up your rooms. Do everything that you're supposed to do. Mama Sasquatch is watching you. She don't care about any of that. It's supposed to be Santa Claus is watching you. No, nothing that I could hear. But then again, they generally don't do too much of that in my area because we got people too close. Maybe they don't want to do it for that reason. I don't know why I want to do this song. This is a kitty song for cats. Mommy loves me, this I know, for my food bowl tells me so. Little kitties know what's good. Mom means comfort, love, and food. Yes, mommy loves me. Yes, mommy loves me. Yes, mommy loves me. The food bowl tells me so. I wrote that for Cowboy. Very gingerly. Well, indeed I would if I had very much to shave. I guess I would. Oh, you do? Oh, how cool. I really don't. I didn't even need to shave when I was younger, hardly, because there was no point. There was hardly anything there to shave. Love That Bush was a comedy. No. Hmm. No, I don't remember that. Maybe they didn't have it here though. Yeah, the Bush presidential family. Well, I'm sorry, but they need to be brought up on charges too. You're not Filipino, okay? Yeah. Who looks all the same upside down? Are you talking about women? Ah, because I wouldn't think that was true. Wow, I just chat is just all over the place. Well, that's cool, Ken. Ah, okay. Any song requests with my drum? Do we have any song requests? Do a Sasquatch song with the drum. Okay, do a high vibe song. Okay. Well, the Sasquatch song, let me see, I got to remember the words. Be a Sasquatcher, be a Sasquatcher, watching Squatch go by. Aye, aye, aye. Be a Sasquatcher, be a Sasquatcher. There goes one now. Be a Sasquatcher, be a Sasquatcher, watching Squatch go by. My, my, my. Be a Sasquatcher, be a Sasquatcher. There goes one now. Hey there, big man, don't you know that some of your biggest fans will follow you wherever you may go? And if you like, won't you please show up on the trails where they hike? Maybe even follow some of them home. Be a Sasquatcher, be a Sasquatcher, watching Squatch go by. Why? Be a Sasquatcher, be a Sasquatcher. There goes one now. Okay. Now, I don't know if that was high vibing, but probably not. But high vibing. Sniffing in the name of. Now he's coming to sniff ya. 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 Hell no, I don't want you to sniff me. Hell no, I don't want you to sniff me. Hell no, I ain't letting you sniff me. I remember that one. Sniffing in the name of. That was a good one. Wish I knew all the words to that. I don't. Yeah, I should learn the words to that, definitely. High vibe. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I wanna fly like an eagle till I'm free. Fly right into the future. where that came from. Sounds like some kind of a folk tune. Okay. Get out of that mode. Back to this. Okay. Oh, I remember some of the stuff from Wicker Man film. Oh. Oh, she's got the jack. Yeah, that's a funny one. I do remember some of that music. That's really weird. Oh, thanks. But that was about to rock. I don't even dare. I can't do that right. I'll wake everybody up. How about the one I was doing? How about look over yonder? What do you see? The sun is a rising, definitely. A new day is dawning. People are changing. Ain't it beautiful? Crystal blue persuasion. Yeah. Blue persuasion. Oh, there's another one I wrote. Wait a minute, I've got one that I wrote. Let me see. I gotta remember the words. It's in our hands and we won't drop it. Things are gonna change. It's on the move when they can't stop it. Things are gonna change. 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 Things are gonna change. The dove of peace has been released. None will stop the flight. We'll have a chance, let freedom dance. Stand up for what's right. Change. 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 Things are gonna change. Gonna change, baby. Things are gonna change. Change, change, baby. Things are gonna change. The double peace has been released. None will stop the flight. We'll have a chance at freedom dance. Stand up for the light. Oh, change. Oh, change. Change, things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. Things Things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. That's like a horse. Oh yeah, I remember that one. My people are Cherokee. Yeah. Oh, I love drums. And I love drum circles, and I haven't been to one in so long. I really want to go to a drum circle. I really want to go to a lot of drum circles, actually. I miss them so much. It felt so good. It feels so good. Drum circles just, you feel so high afterwards. You just feel so much better. Even when I was in a lot of pain, and I was in a lot of pain for a long, long, long time. I really was. I have had fibromyalgia for a long, long time, which is just pain, pain and more pain. But somehow at a drum circle, I felt good. It was like a massage. It's wonderful. I miss it. I'm gonna have to attend a drum circle or two or three or four. Come on, gotta have a drum circle. There were times when there weren't any going, and so I set it up. I may have to set up another one. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick, and I think of you, caught up in circles. Confusion is nothing new. You say, go slow, I fall behind. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find it. Time after time, If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting time after time, time after time, time after time, time after time, time after time. If you find the things you were told were really only lies, follow me down the rabbit hole, you'll learn the same as I. It's not just the things that we don't know, it's the things that we're sure of that just ain't so, just ain't so, just ain't so, that really trip us up, you know. When you finally start to clear the cobwebs in your head, you may finally start to see the path down which you were led. And when you finally start to see the steel cage of the mind, you may finally understand how many blind were leading blind. It ain't just the things that we don't know, it's the things that we're sure of that just ain't so. It just ain't so. It just ain't so. That really trip us up, you know. La, 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 la. I wrote that. Hmm. Well, let me ask you. Did you like that? Oh, it looks like you did like that. Okay, great. Nah, nah, I don't think so. I was doing it a lot softer than I would normally do it. Thank you. Yeah, I can't really cut loose because if I did, then I would be in trouble. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm trying to think of what else you might like that I can do with a drum. Hmm, I'm not even sure what I can do with a drum. What? With just a drum. That was just one verse, by the way. I have more verses. I gotta find them. I have more verses to all those songs. No, here. It's a very silly one. This is very silly. But considering that people are accusing people of being clones in office, putting clones in the office, I'm going to sing this one in honor of that. Very silly old song that I wrote a long time ago when I was going to conventions. When I was going to Star Trek and science fiction fantasy conventions, it was just a fun little stupid song. Okay, so don't make too much of it. Cologne Calypso. Okay. After the cloning wars, I didn't see you anymore. Left me alone and you sent your clone. I didn't tell you, but I sent mine too. Now your clone loves my clone. I know you love my clone. I love your clone, but I love you more. It's confusing. Let's go cloning around. I saw 5 of you at the bar last night. Didn't make any sense. I wanted to ask all of you out. I didn't have the confidence. 1, 2, 3. My clone loves your clone. I know you love my clone. I love your clone, but I love you more. Confusing, let's quit cloning around. I waited for you, but none of you came. All of our waiting was in vain. You left us standing out in the rain. None of us brought an umbrella. My clone loves your clone. I know you love my clone. I love your clone, but I love you more. It's confusing. Let's quit cloning around, cloning around, cloning around, cloning around, cloning around, cloning around. Okay, that's the way it went. Yeah, it was just something to make people giggle when they were really drunk. Okay, was one of those things that you're like, what? What? What is she talking about? We almost choked somebody once with that song. That song, we almost choked somebody. I remember they were eating it. We were at a vegetarian restaurant playing that, and somebody was. And they started laughing, and they almost lost their wind. We almost killed somebody with that song because they weren't ready for it. They just weren't ready. Clone with nice cologne. There you go. Yeah, ask the neighbors if they have requests. Hello, Desert Rose. Or, in some people's cases, Dessert Rose. Maybe Dessert Rose for somebody. Maybe we could have a product line started. Cologne, cologne, cologne. Calypso, cologne, cologne. Well, there you go. Or you could have, like a barber shop that was clone Calypso. Yeah. They did. They choked on their broccoli with rice. Mhm. No, I used to do. I used to make. I used to be funny even back in the day. I was funny. I was funny back in the day too. Yeah. Trying to think of any other funny songs. Did we have? I can't remember them. It's been so long. Probably there were some, but I cannot remember them. It's the only one I can remember right now. We had one about tribbles. If anybody remembers what a tribble is, Tribbles in the Bin was the name of the song. Throw another tribble in the bin. Do you remember Weird Al's song? And I don't remember all the words to it, but it was a good song. Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. Oh, wait. I'm going to do a little bit of that one. Not the whole thing, but a little bit of it. Does anybody remember? Probably not, but maybe you do. Down that chainsaw and listen to me. Time for you to join in the fight. Time for babies to grow up to be cowboys. It's time to let the bed bugs bite. Better squeeze all the shaman you can while Mr. Whipple's not around. Stick your head in a microwave to get yourself a tan. Take some wooden nickels. Look for Mr. Goodbar. Bite off more than you can chew. What can you do? Dare to be stupid. How does it go? It's like spitting on a fish. It's like barking up a tree. It's like they say you gotta buy one if you wanna get one free. Dare to be stupid. Dare to be stupid. Weird Al. You gotta love him. Still funny, but looks ain't everything. Yeah, we need a powwow. Headbutt for Zuckerberg. I can fix stupid, but it's gonna hurt. And maybe even be permanent. It was To Dare to Be Different by Devo. Yeah, it was a good one. It was a really good one. And then there was the other one, Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell in 3D. It was about a camp. It was about going to camp. It was crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there you go. More Weird Al. Okay. Your table manners are a crying shame. Playing with your food, this ain't some kind of game. If you starve to death, you just have yourself to blame. So eat it. Just eat it. Woo! I don't wanna argue, wanna debate. Wanna talk about the kind of food you hate. You won't get no dessert till you clean up your plate. So eat it. I don't care if you're full, just eat it. Take yourself an egg and eat it. Have a banana, have the whole bunch. It doesn't matter what you had for lunch, just eat it. Just eat it. Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Hmm. Yeah. Well, gummies are good. I had a wonderful meal. You know what? I'm very thankful. I had a wonderful meal. Had a chuck roast that came from the farmer, and they're known for their finest meat. They're known for the finest beef, and I have that place just a little ways down the road. And I had some purslane from Paul's yard, very nutritious. I had crunchy romaine. I had lovely sun ripened tomato on that. I had organic mushrooms and onions on rice, on beautiful jasmine rice. And you know what? It was so good. It was one of those meals that you kind of cry a little bit when you're full because now you must stop eating. You know what I mean? It's like, darn, I have to stop eating now. That was so good. I'm full though. I cook really good, you see. I'm a really good cook. So it turns out really, really good. Oh, donkey butter full spectrum indica. What the heck is that? Donkey butter? Never heard of that. Unicorn piss. Ah, I don't know what donkey butter is, but if everybody wants some, I want some too. I want to be different just like everybody else. Oh my gosh, bacon and mushroom sandwich. Bacon, mushroom, and cheese. I'll take the bacon, mushroom, and I'll raise you cheese with that. You know what? It would be at an Amish restaurant. We have an Amish restaurant down the way at Hartville. It's Amish country. People love that place. It's real expensive now, though, but yeah, people love that place because they got good food. Why? Because it's real food. You know, and it's so fun. This is a funny thing that happened. This really is kind of funny. Um, Jason comes in. I don't know if he's listening, but it was kind of funny. And he's got to admit it was. The look on his face when he tasted real root beer made with honey and real sassafras. Sprecker's root beer. I gave him some Sprecker's root beer, and he never had real root beer in his whole life, like so many people never have. And he tasted it, and the look on his face is just so surprised, like, oh my God, this is the best root beer I ever had in my life. I have never had root beer like this. It's so effing good. It's like that's what it used to be like. That's what root beer used to be like when I was a kid. Root beer tasted pretty much like that all the time. Not this stuff that you, not the stuff you get today. And he's like, that's so good. You know, I said, I got it from Aldi's. They're Aldi's. Can't believe you got it from Aldi's. It's like, yeah, sometimes they have some good stuff like that. They have like imported stuff sometimes, and it's really good. Why? Because it's real. If you taste something made with real ingredients versus fake ingredients, it's going to taste really good. It's really going to taste good. It's going to taste entirely different than we gave him some organic sweet corn, which was also awesome, right? And he's like, oh my God, this is delicious. Well, of course it is. It's real food with Irish butter on it yet. Oh my God, it's good. Of course it is. It's like it's so amazing to me how far we've come. Oh my gosh. What do you call an Amish guy with his hand up a horse's ass in the can? Oh God, that's that's bizarre. Yeah, it's not like they'll ever read them on the internet. Oh my God, that is funny. Um, oh, you're backstage. Are you now? All right, we'll put you up.
Hey
There you
guys.
go. Pause on board.
What the fuck?
Mr. Todd, will
Hey,
you
how was your
please
weekend?
tell the Wookiee? Mine is was very nice. It was fine. It was very calm. Spent some time in nature, so that's always good. You gonna?
Yeah,
Can you do some?
that was yeah.
Can you do some whoops for
Whoop,
us?
whoop.
Mhm.
I
That's
can do
pretty
louder, but I
good,
don't want to do this too loud. Yeah,
right? Yeah, people
I
wonder
can
what the
do the. I was doing the other howl, the high pitch howl
yeah.
earlier. Yeah,
Because
yeah. I went to the Sasquatch Trail on Friday.
how did that go?
I smelled it. I didn't see anything at all. But
Yeah,
the
I
coyote
seen.
was really yeah. The coyote was weird though. It tricked us. Like we thought it was dead.
Of
So my
course.
friend Valerica called the yeah, she called the ranger, but nope, it was alive. Yeah.
Oh
So
well,
I did the one. Hmm.
Richard mentioned something about, you know what? I do admire the way they all work together for to do something. And then it's done real quick. Like if you get married, you automatically get a house. And then later you get a barn. They all work and build it. You don't have to do it yourself. You don't have to come up with everything yourself. The thing is, they're so strict, though, and it's a really hard life. They really, really, really put an emphasis on work. But anyway, but yeah, I kind of admire that part. We need to get more together on getting things done. Um, Sasquatch calls. So what else? Let's see. You've been working with cryptids. You have been doing a
Mm,
lot of cryptid studies then, Mr. Ta. Keep calling you Mr.
not
Ta,
really.
like you're the captain of your own ship, and I know that there's a Sasquatch first officer there, right? Or is it a bear? It's one of your bears, right? And the Sasquatch is
Sasquatch
probably,
is the
yeah.
doctor. Like Bones, yeah. Or the
Well, at least
android
you
that
have a dog man bones, right? Okay, never mind. Bad.
That's funny. Yeah.
That could be bad.
Well, that'd
Hey,
be like
what's
a 8 foot tall one.
in honor
That
of,
could be
of
pretty big. Yeah.
holiday coming up? What's a skeleton's favorite meal?
Hmm.
Spare
I don't know.
ribs. Spare ribs. Anyway, it's a stupid joke. Okay. Hmm. What do ghosts have for breakfast? Ghost toasties.
Hmm.
They're all dad jokes. They're. I don't know why that came.
Yeah. On
No
the
idea.
trail, they just did some rock clacking with much bigger rocks. So they went back, look at this tree that was broken, had her branch broken really high up. I'm like, what the? That's got to be a Sasquatch or.
Whatever way it was pointing, like whatever way the branch was pointing, that's the way they were going. That's what I'm hearing in my head. It's a road sign. And then the next part of the path is in that direction.
Hmm.
So, and if there's a forked branch in a tree, whatever way is pointing is the way that you look to go. If it's pointing down, then they went down. If it's pointing straight down, then who knows? Maybe that means they went really down. But if it's pointing just down at it, it was the forked branch in the tree. The one tree was pointing down right at the footprint, which
Hmm.
Drake was pointing across the river and down, across the brook and down. And it's like, okay, yeah, I know
Yeah.
they would go that way. They would go that way because they wouldn't be seen. There's a lot of underbrush and trees and stuff back there. Right next to a highway, by the way. But there's
Wow.
enough underbrush and stuff they would never be seen because there's a ravine there and a stream. So they could very easily hide that way. And then the one that you saw, there was, like I said, there the branch was pointing up at the sky, and I'm there like, whoa, does that mean they took off? You know, does that mean they get picked up? This is a place where they pick you up. You know, is this a bus stop? You know what I'm saying? Is this a saucer stop?
Hmm.
You know, that they wait around in this area for the saucer to come by and get them? You know, or something. And then the other one that was pointing the other way that I know there's another tree break, and then that tree break is pointing across the freeway at another tree break. So they are all referencing each other. This is like a freaking map. Sort of, this is the way that they mark their path. It's
Hmm.
amazing. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm beginning to get how they are communicating.
They're much
It's
stronger than we
amazing
are. I can't even push the tree down
and
like
tall
they can.
too. Those tree
Yeah.
breaks were way up there. And they look like they were just broken so easy. Wow.
And the one I saw in my trail had like I thought it was, like natural decay, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
Well, that's just the thing. You would think they would, that, okay, you know, it's not impossible for a tree to get broken by something. But then when I realized that there was nothing to break that tree, there was nothing else around, there was no debris. And then I realized that it was pointing down at the footprint. That stick that
Hmm.
was pointing, the forked stick way up there. How the hell did it get there? And it was pointing down at the footprint. I'm like, wait a minute. This is communication of some kind. This is communication. This isn't just random. And then when I realized, then I thought about it, And I thought about that's pointing down into the ravine, which we're told that they really use. Actually, it's pointing down into the creek, which goes into the ravine, or the ravine drains into the creek. And they would never be seen by the brush. They'd be hidden and stuff. And so they could blend in really easy and just get around wherever they want. And then I realized that that pointed at the, you know what? I bet I'll find one somewhere else that points at this one. But the ones right here that you saw, one of them points over to the one that's out on the road, and that one on the road points across the road over across the freeway somewhere else, and then that one points on down the street. I'm like, oh my God, the way the tree break is aimed is the way that the path goes. All you do is just follow the way the tree breaks are. And to get to wherever, well, yeah, heading out that way would be West Branch. I saw tree breaks all over the place out there. I saw pixie sticks, what I call pixie sticks, or some people call it tanglefoot, where they have lots of saplings on the ground so you can't get through. You know, it's real ankle breaking for humans. Not many creatures are going to get through there easily, right? I mean, you know, nothing harmful is going to be able to get through there that easy with all these sticks piled up all
Yeah.
over the
This is the
so
Sasquatch wood carving that I put a gift there.
I'm sure they appreciated that.
Yeah.
But the tree breaks, the multiple tree breaks, are where I put out things for them. A couple of places, that's where the tree breaks are.
Hmm. Yeah, I did
So,
wood knocking at the end of my hike, uh, where I smelled it first.
mhm,
But it wasn't as powerful and it wasn't as stinky as it used to be.
mhm.
So it could have been the juvenile or the alpha male. I'm not sure which one it is.
Yeah, no way of knowing for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I start singing out there, they'll show up. They like music.
Mm.
They really like music. They like to hear me sing. They tell me it was in my mind that they heard me many, many times when I would sing on the street corner. When I would sing outside on the street corner near the river. And I
Mhm.
would practice near the river. When I was in a band, we'd sometimes practice near the river, play guitar and stuff near the river. And they loved that. They loved it when I would practice, take my drum out or my guitar, and they just would love it. And they loved hearing me sing. They really miss it. They really miss it. I'm going to have a Sasquatch concert. And one
Mm.
time I was just out singing there, and all of a sudden, I'm smelling the smell. I'm like, okay, you're here.
Oh, the musky, stinky smell? That's I smelled the flowers before too.
Yep,
It's
I've
probably the
smelled that.
mama. Yeah. I was like, okay, that's the mama. Yeah. The baby is a lot more stinkier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm more down. Juvenile seems to be not as smelly. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just they're getting ready to come out eventually. They're coming out. And
Yeah.
um so they're
Oh, Rose? Yeah.
representatives.
Oh, crap. It's in reverse.
Well, that may also be why they didn't smell it, don't smell as bad. Like I have smelled some of them that were really strong.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I don't want to see a werewolf. I'm okay with never seeing one.
Oh,
What's that?
ooh. Oh, that
Hmm,
Rose wanted to see it again.
what
It's
is it?
a wood carving of a Sasquatch.
Oh, cool.
They named it Ziggy. But the one my friend says she saw was all black, like from the same, similar to the Roger Patterson's.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Richard the Red, they're feeling squeezed. They're feeling like they're going to have to make themselves known, and we're going to have emissaries for them and spokespeople for them because people are encroaching on their land. I mean, big companies are, developing the land, some of their favorite places and their habitats, and sooner or later, it's going to have to come out that they exist.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Unfortunately, the government does kill them. They murder them. Yeah. To make sure that we don't see the truth. Yeah.
That's what I hear. And you know what? I'm very upset about that because they are people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It's good that
it's
they're
in there.
contacting me through dreams. So
Well,
yeah.
here's the thing is somebody's going to have to speak for them eventually. Somebody's going to have to go to court for them. It's going to have to be outlawed to kill them. It's going to have to become illegal to hunt them. We're going to have some changes, but first, people are going to have this great big freaking shock that they exist at all because they've been lied to all this time. But unfortunately, and they've been staying away. And you know what? The peaceful dogmen, and this is the non-military dogmen, the
Hmm.
the natural dogmen are peaceful unless you rile them up and go on their territory and do a bunch of stuff. Okay, this is what I hear. And actually, the early explorers of America found the dogmen, found a tribe of dogmen who were very friendly as long as you didn't piss them off, as long as you didn't disobey their rules. They were friendly. They even would trade with people, but they stayed to themselves. They didn't want anything to do with humans, and I can't blame them. I can't blame them. And oh yeah, they can blend so easily. They don't really dematerialize exactly, but they blend so effectively. It's like the predator in the movies. You maybe just see a little, like a little bit of blurring or something where they are. You'll probably think it's just a little bit of mist or something. But I mean, and usually the pictures a lot of times look blurry because they look kind of misty. They're kind of messing with the light waves because they mess with the light. Their fur messes with the light waves, so it's very hard to get a picture of them. But you can get pictures; they won't be good ones, and that's protected them a long time. No, yeah, no.
Yeah.
They've got some fairly strict rules, and they don't want to talk to people unless people already know about them. For some reason, uh, if people know about them, then they can communicate. Then they can. But if they're supposed to be unknown otherwise, so And I think that's to protect them all.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they do mind speak. That's absolutely truthful. I mind speak with Mama Squatch. She is so sweet. She is a sweetie. She's a sweetheart. She is such a sweetheart. She is just a big ball of love. That could crush you like a grape.
Ouch.
But yeah,
I would have messed
she's
with mom. If I do get kidnapped by one, hopefully I get kidnapped by the mama. I'll be one of the 411s. Yeah.
yeah, maybe they'll just think you're kind of cute and keep you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They said they watched over me every time I was in the woods. They watched over me, make sure I'd be okay. You know what? They showed me in my mind every single time. I'm like, oh my gosh, was that you?
Hmm.
And I thought of all the times I smelled a funny smell when I was down in this one park that we always used to go to at night. And it's like, yeah, they looked out for me, and every now and then I would, at a certain time at night, we'd smell the smell and wonder what the heck was going on. But it smelled like a latrine. But and then we would hear a kill. We would hear something. You know, I remember one of my friends saying, "You know, it's odd when we sit down here. It's like
Yeah.
almost every time I come here, when it's at night, I hear a kill. Something's getting killed down here." And I said, "Yeah, I know." But somehow I wasn't afraid. Whatever was killing, I knew it wasn't coming to us. That was probably why. I guess I was probably sensing not to be afraid. But yeah, they were probably having dinner or something, you know. And it was always after we smelled that weird smell. So they were probably coming down just for a snack, you know, midnight snack or whatever. Because we have a lot of wildlife, a lot of food, a lot of everything. I mean, we have everything. And some of the
Bambi.
people say they always live at
Wait,
the back of.
is Bambi one of their food sources?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Deer, and we have like tons of deer. Nobody's going to miss, you know, a deer or two here and there because we have got tons of them. They're, as a matter of fact, people have had to go out and have hunting parties to hunt the deer, allow people to hunt them just to keep their numbers down because they were getting into people's yards and eating their whole yard. We had so many deer. And our deers are big, really big. I mean, we've got stags. You could easily ride them. You know, you could easily ride a stag deer. Heck, you know, if you were a smaller person, you could ride a doe. They're big up here in Ohio. So they're big, they're healthy, they're way good fed. I mean, we got farmland and everything. They're fed really good around here. They're, you know, and they multiply like nobody's business. So they're a really healthy herd around here. And they know exactly where to go. They go over to the um, airplane training,
Hmm.
yeah, pilot training area because you're not allowed to have any guns around there. And they know damn well nobody can be hunting around there. So they hang around that area a lot. They know it.
That's
But
cool.
yeah, so we see them all the time. I mean, every now and then somebody hits one while they're trying to cross the road. It'll total your car. They're big. You don't want to run into one.
Oh,
You
a
really
deer or a Sasquatch?
a deer. You don't want to run into the deer around here. They're big, and it will total your car. You'll be done. and maybe even kill you. Yeah. They're not like some places. I hear some places they're kind of little and scrawny, and it's like, oh, not here. Well, we have all this farmland. You see, we have miles, 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 miles of farmland. They're eating good. They're eating good in the hood, you know. They've got farms all over the place to eat from, plus all the wild stuff they eat. So people's gardens, they come and eat people's gardens if you're not careful, and they'll just and they multiply really well. They don't have any trouble multiplying. So you know they're healthy deer because there's so doggone many of them and they're so big. So yeah, we have a lot of food here for Sasquatch. I'm sure we have just every kind of thing. I mean, we have all kinds of wildlife here. Yeah. The smaller stuff is like possums, raccoons, and so on and so forth.
Hmm.
Tons of that stuff. You know, hors d'oeuvres, right? Would be hors d'oeuvres for them. But,
Hmm. I'm not sure if coyotes are a food source for Sasquatch. Yeah.
yeah, they eat coyote,
Oh,
don't they?
really?
I think they are on the list. Yeah, bears are on the
Hmm.
list. They eat bears. They'll eat bears and boars and I think I don't know, maybe or maybe not coyote. I can't remember now. Do they eat coyote? I know they definitely eat deer though, and that seems to be. I mean, I've heard of that before. I heard of people seeing them dragging. A hunter will get a deer, and then the Sasquatch will just pick up the deer and drag it away. And it's like they go to where the deer dropped, and they wonder what happened because it looks like it got dragged away by something.
Yeah, I've
That's
heard.
what.
I've
Oh,
saw that story on YouTube.
yeah, I've heard of more than one. So yeah, they're kind of they'll kind
They're
of like,
crazy.
oh, gee, that was nice of you, thanks. That was kind of peckish.
Sasquatch are funny. They're actually really good. Like they know how to hunt.
Good people. There he
Uh,
is, Mr. Wonderful. You coming up here?
they can eat cowboy though,
Here? People
so he
want to
has
see
to be good.
you. People want to see you, baby. You come up here, Mr. Mutake. Come on. Mama let you up here. Come on, baby. Mew, mew, mew. Come on. They want to see you. They want to see you, Knucklehead. Come here. He's a cat. What can I say? Come on, baby. What? What are you looking at? What? Do you hear something in there? What's wrong, baby? He's been acting weird all night. I don't know what his problem is. What? He hears something. He's looking in the kitchen, in the direction of the kitchen, but it's probably, there's nothing in the kitchen that I can see. There's something in the kitchen, or is there something in the direction of the kitchen? Probably something in the direction of the kitchen outside. What, baby? What do you see? Or are you just hearing? Something made him go under the bed. I don't know what. What made you go under the bed, baby cake? You okay? He's like shaking his head, like, you don't hear it anymore? Gonna come up and say hi to us? Okay, here he is. Let me show you Mr. Cake. There he is. His best side, his tail. Not. No tail. Heck of a tail.
He's so cute.
He is. He's a baby. Come here, baby Cake. Let him see your face. I don't want to see just your butt. He thinks this is what you want to see, I guess. I don't know. Meow. Meow.
Hey, wait, the
Come here.
asteroid's coming this Sunday night or what?
Is it? There we go. There's your face. That's what people want to see.
Uh,
Look at that.
I love that.
Yes. He's so happy when he gets his neck rubbed. Oh, yes, Mom. Oh, yes. oh, yeah. The brain cell quits working. You love that, don't you? You love scritches and pets and love. You love being loved. He does. He's a real happy kitty, generally. He's generally a happy little kitty. Anyway, I'm having to prop my boom mic up with my lantern, so sorry. Come here.
Hmm.
Show
Maybe
him.
you could ask the pendulum if the Sasquatch I saw or I smelled was a juvenile or the alpha male.
Okay, let
Very-
me get it calibrated. You want to work as a pendulum? Okay. Yeah, it's my pendulum. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay. How about this question? Show me yes. Okay, show me no. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, I'm Mama D. That's a great big yes. Okay, stop. Cowboy is a dog. No. Okay. Did Lewis see the juvenile Sasquatch? Or was the juvenile Sasquatch on the trail? Absolutely.
Oh.
Strong yes. Juvenile Sasquatch on.
Hmm.
Was
Yeah.
there, am I reading the Sasquatch road signs correctly? I am. They're helping me read them, I think. Okay.
Hmm.
So was one was out back when we were trying to
Talk to
record.
John.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep,
Hmm.
absolutely. So
No wonder you have problems connecting with John.
do they interfere with electronics?
Yeah, they do.
Hmm. Cool.
They do.
Well, that may be it then.
I'm also wondering if the juvenile had something to do with a coyote.
So they like hearing me, but they just kind of cowboy has some freak in him.
That's
What brought that about? And just because he always shows you his butt? He's just proud. He's got no tail. He's a Manx. He's full blood Manx. So yeah. Um, I don't know if they're shaped. I haven't heard that they're shapeshifters, at least not into another animal. But yes, they do like blend into trees and blend into things. They're more chameleon-like in that regard.
hmm.
Yeah, finally, my little kitty is up here with me. Now I feel better. Meow mix. Meow. Yeah, he's
I
got no
love.
choice. He's proud to be a Manx. He just wants everybody to know he's a Manx. I'm
I love
proud
that
of it.
commercial. The meal mix.
Yeah. Meow 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 meow. I mean, that is the silliest. It really is the silliest thing, but it made an impression on all of us, and none of us ever forgot it. It's definitely one of those that hangs with you. And little cowboy here is just so proud to be a Manx. Proud to be
I
your
know every
bud.
time I see lamb chop in Petco, I always sing that this is the strong that never.
Lamb chop and Sherry Lewis.
Yeah, but they have for like pet toys.
Oh, pet toys. Oh,
Yeah, so they use they
I
have lamb chop.
don't remember that. I don't remember that. I don't remember that song. I
It's a long time ago. Though. I used to watch that show. I still
Yeah,
remember it.
I hate to say meow mix is horrible for your cat though. It's really bad. It's not good. Yeah. Oh, you did, Trey? Okay, well, good for you. Yeah, he gets I used to get him Harmony, which was good. It's mostly meat. First ingredient is meat and none of the weird products in Harmony. But now it's harder and harder to find stuff that I can actually afford to feed him. But you know what? Most commercial pet foods are not good. They're horrible.
Hmm.
They have all kinds of stuff cats don't eat. Oh, he's spoiled. You know what? If it's between my food and his food, I get him food. You know, it's like something I want and there's a sale on his food. It's like I'll get him food. Something I can do with that, I'll not get it and get him food. Make sure he has something. Why? Because he is a sweet kitty, but he's so spoiled. You are. But that's okay because mommy loves you to be spoiled. My good little spoiledy cat.
Hmm.
Well, we're the ones who spoil him. Sheba Sabin. Oh. They probably take them. I mean, they have found giant bones, but when giant bones are found, the Smithsonian comes in and cleans them up, sterilizes the place, just cleanses it. Yeah, giant bones are found. Notch in the gun. Stock. Anyway,
Ah, I remember my friend Sergio and Coach said they heard loud screeching in the mountain. I wonder if that was a mama squatch. Yeah.
loud. Well, yeah, I expect anything that big is going to be pretty loud too. The yowl that I heard up ahead when I was walking down that trail.
Uh-huh.
Gotta hit my nose. That, oh my gosh, that was way up ahead. I guess they didn't want to scare me. But if that had been right next to me, I would have just been. It was scary enough.
The grass man?
No,
No, a different Swatch. Huh?
No, it was down in the Cuyahoga Valley, and I suddenly realized I was in somebody's yard, too close, because I was
Oh.
getting pebbles thrown in my path. And I'm like, and I couldn't see who was throwing it. And I'm like, oh. And I stopped, and I'm looking around, trying to figure out what's going on, and more pebbles thrown in my path. And I'm like, stopped again, and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm looking around, I don't see anything. And then the third time I got a rock, just a small rock. And I'm like, okay, that's not something. That is something. I'm in somebody's I'm in somebody's yard. And I said out loud, I said, I'm really sorry. I didn't realize I was on somebody's territory. I'll leave, And then I turned around and I walked out. I speed walked, but I walked out because I didn't want to run because that can trigger, if, in some things that triggers hunting response. And so I just speed walked out of there. Yeah, I said, "Oh, that's okay. I can take another path. I can be walking down another path." But I saw structures and everything, and now I realized what it was. I didn't know then what was going on. I thought, building these things. That was Sasquatch. Of course it was.
How the hunt.
Uh, Here's my crystal ball. It's selenite. Isn't it beautiful? It's so shiny. So shiny. Selenite crystal ball. Um,
Hmm.
the bear was bigger, so he ran up. Wouldn't he? Some bears. Well, I don't know. Maybe somewhere in the world, but not around here. They aren't around here. Maybe. I'm thinking probably in South America. I hear that they're different in South America.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay. Wait,
that's
there are
something.
Sasquatches in South America. Huh? Hmm.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
Sasquatch. Well, there's a genre or species, different species like, um, but they're a little different species. I mean, in some places they're, you know, a little bit more violent. We've
Hmm.
got cuddlier ones up here, according to Duke. We've got the cuddlier ones, but in some places they are violent. In some places they're more pissy than others. So they're not all the same. But we're lucky up here; they're pretty peaceful, and they coexist. They're not too harmful, really, as long as you don't piss them off, like anybody else, as long as you don't piss them off. But in other places, they're a problem. So, you don't want to run into them. So it's just different. But there's people are different. Yeah, kidnap people. Yeah, I guess there was a time when they did that here too. Well, but you know what? That's right. My mom's people, my mom's set of Cherokees went on the Trail of Tears. They were all the way down in Tennessee.
Hmm.
So, yeah, the ones in Tennessee down that way are different than the ones up here. She was always worried that if I was out at night, walking around at night, she says, if you go somewhere, you got to be back before dark. Why, Mom? Because you don't want a wild man to get you. I'm like, a wild man? what the heck do you mean? She says, a big, hairy, wild man. I'm like, what was she talking about? You know? Well, now I know she was talking about a Sasquatch. So I guess down in Tennessee,
Um,
yeah, they still carried people off and stuff.
yeah, that's what happened to Dennis Martin. That little poor kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So
say it was bear, but it wasn't a bear. It was a Sasquatch carrying him over the shoulder, and nothing, not to be seen again.
yeah, yeah, you got to be careful. They're not all the same, just like us. There are places where you don't want to walk through the hood unarmed at night. Okay, so
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? There are places that you can't walk and without being, disappeared by humans. So,
I
um,
sometimes joke about if I get rebellious and my mom kicks me out of the house, I'll live with a Sasquatch.
don't live with a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Well, Lewis might take a bit of adjustment. You know what? I've been on for, oh my God, have I been on for nearly 4 hours?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, I've been on for 4 hours. I got to get off of here. No wonder I'm feeling antsy and like I got to move around. It's 1:12. It's
Oh,
1
oops.
o'clock and 12 minutes into the morning. So I got to get some sleep.
Mm.
Um, I'm gonna toddle off now. Just I'm gonna mosey on down the road. They do that.
Yeah.
Oh, they do that in California. Oh dear. Um. Okay. Well, you guys, I just want to say it's been a pleasure hanging out with you tonight, and I hope you liked the readings, and I hope you liked the music, and we'll have another party again soon. Um. I think Wednesday. If you guys want another show and tell, we might be able to work out a show and tell. Okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. So get some stuff together to show and tell. Love y'all. Bye bye.
Yeah, my friend Vale's gonna do the take me to the
Remember,
horse.
you are divine. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And make some waves because that's what I'm doing. Love you. Night. See you Wednesday.
You too.